On to the latest in the coronavirus pandemic here in the Coastal Bend. The City County Public Health District today releasing these numbers. 172 cases of COVID-19 being added to Nueces County's total today, bringing the number up to more than 17,400 since the start of the pandemic. Meanwhile, deaths continue to rise. 5 more COVID-19 related deaths were reported today. The patients were 2 men and 3 women, ranging in age from the 30s, 60s and 80s. This brings the death toll for Nueces County to 300. When it comes to hospitalizations, the number of people hospitalized right now is at 224, with 80 of them in the ICU. Local health officials are weighing in on the return to in-person learning and the risks associated with going back to the classroom for students. We've heard over and over again that students should not go back until the positivity rates for COVID are at or below 5%. So where are we now? And can we reach those low numbers by Labor Day when most area schools are set to return? Our Bill Churchwell looked into that for us.
From learning virtually at home to putting students in an actual classroom, the transition is something that could come in less than a month from now. But Dr. Chris Bird, who's a member of the coronavirus task force, cautions that if schools open too early, it will present a risk of new outbreaks.
It's going to be difficult for us to get where we really need to be.
Right now, Texas is averaging about a 20% positivity rate of COVID-19 cases, according to health officials. Here in Nueces County, it's 27%. Way higher than the 5% magic number recommended for districts to begin in-person learning.
I mean, look at the University of North Carolina. They filled up their quarantine dorm. After 1 week of classes, they've had 4 or 5 different outbreak clusters.
I feel that this virus is like a guerrilla warfare.
Dr. Salim Sourani says while it appears numbers have been going down, that's the good news. There is no crystal ball.
And maybe by Labor Day we can meet that number. But the biggest challenge is what we do on the Labor Day is going to determine what we are going to see in 2 weeks. Because people are going to come in, they are going to go to the beach, and we don't want the same thing happen what we saw before.
And while the decision is in the hands of school leaders, Sourani says when students do return to the classroom, maintaining social distancing is crucial during and after the school day, especially around elderly family members.
Take it home, they can give it to the grandparents.
His suggestion is for those students to keep more than 6 feet apart from those in their household who are most at risk. Bill Churchwell, 3 News.